Hey there, and welcome to another episode of Know Your SMS with Vikram Upadhyaya, where we decode what it really takes to build a startup from scratch. No fluff, just real talk. Today's episode is for all the dreamers out there, especially if you're ready to turn that brilliant idea into a full-blown business. You might have the idea, the name, even some savings to get things going, but launching a startup is way more than that. It's a long game, and it needs serious prep work beyond the initial excitement. So today we're talking about 5 smart steps to take before you launch your startup. Trust me, getting these right can save you from a lot of stress and missteps later on. Let's start with the first step, validating your idea. It sounds simple, but too many startups dive headfirst into building without really checking if the market even wants their product. Is there real demand? Will it sustain beyond the initial hype? The smartest way to figure this out? Get your hands dirty. Talk to people in your target industry. Speak with customers, suppliers, even retailers. Find out who really wants your product, and more importantly, why they want it. Sometimes a great idea turns out to be way too niche, and that's okay, but know it early. You don't want to find that out after you've poured in your time and money. Next up, size up your competition. Before you build something new, you need to know who else is already doing it, and how well. Become their customer. Browse their websites. Join their mailing lists. Study their customer feedback. See what people are loving and what they're complaining about. Only after you do this will you be in a position to ask, what's my edge? Do I have a better product? Better pricing? More reach? If the answer is unclear, it's time to go back to the drawing board and sharpen your strategy. Step 3, pilot test your idea, start small, keep your day job if needed, and validate your product in the real world. Take pre-orders, sell at exhibitions, or do soft launches via your social media networks. Gather feedback, learn fast, adjust quickly. This early traction is gold. It not only builds confidence, but also gives you insights on pricing, customer behavior, and product fit, all before you go all in. Step 4 is one that's often overlooked: planning for funding and compliance. Before you even register your company, get your legal and financial framework in place. Rules change fast, and staying ahead of the regulatory curve is crucial. Find good advisors, a lawyer, an accountant, a tax expert, people who can help you structure your company the right way based on your growth ambitions. And remember, investor funding is not guaranteed. Have a self-funding plan ready. Bootstrap. Minimize fixed costs. Avoid long leases or full-time hiring unless absolutely necessary. Think lean. Last but definitely not least, hire smart. You don't need a team of 10. You need that one person who gets it. Someone who adds real value from day one. Hiring is tough when you're not a known brand yet, so start early. Look through your network. Tap into institutions, incubators, or startup communities. The right people can make all the difference. And as Richard Branson said, if you get the perfect mix of people working for your company, you have a far greater chance of success. All right. So let's recap the 5 smart steps. Validate your idea and check real market demand. Know your competition inside out. Pilot your product on a small scale. Plan your funding and legal structure early, and hire right, even if it's just one solid team member. Startups are a marathon, not a sprint. And while the dream of building something big is thrilling, the groundwork you lay before launching can be the difference between fizzling out or flying high. Like Dropbox founder Drew Houston once said, "Don't worry about failure, you only have to be right once." Thanks for tuning in to Know Your SMS. If this episode helped you or inspired you, be sure to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who's about to launch their startup. Catch you in the next one.